we're an organic and a low-carb bread company, and we're as close to artisan as you can get in the grocery aisle. So we serve the West Coast. We committed to Zastro before we committed to NetSuite, so it's almost one and the same. So we went into this saying, if we're going to do this, first and foremost, we need a team to help migrate us over, because we know what happens when you don't. So we spent quite a bit of time looking for that implementation team. So we interviewed a lot of Zastro's competitors, and we talked to a couple current clients as well, and also we were trying to implement this is probably too much information, but a prior handheld solution that had recommended Zastro. That was actually the first intro, was a tool that we ultimately didn't use because it didn't work with what we're doing, but they had recommended Zastro. In that process, we really expanded the migration teams we talked to, and I think so Zastro came highly recommended, but what really convinced me was I talked to a couple, and one in particular, a company that had very similar needs to ours. They delivered DSD, they were in the food space, a lot of small transactions, that sort of stuff. And I probably had a 2.5-3 hour call with this person, and that convinced me that this Zastro had the highest probability of being, making a successful migration. Now that we've done it, and we're into it, I'd say our main our chief of staff, our main back office support person, Kimberly, she and I, multiple times in the process said, I don't know what we'd do without Zastro. Probably the one of the biggest is we don't need as many add-ons and all the other things that we needed with the other ERP accounting systems. So, less systems. Being cloud-based is huge, quick, accurate, fast, and then as a result of all of that, and it actually working, it's reduced how much it's taxed our system. So, the opportunity cost benefit's huge. Way less hours. I'd like to say less people. We have so few people, it just means we're not working 24/7. Maybe it's more like 18/7. And but that is huge, because all those incremental hours are really hard. And trying to fix things you don't need to fix. So yeah. And I'd say if we're a bigger company, we would be able to reduce employees. We couldn't have migrated to NetSuite without Zastro, and it definitely would have. If we could have, it would have been measured in years and not months.